Do I like this hair? I think I like this hair. Hey YouTube, it's me, Nikki, here for my 16-week, 4-month weight loss surgery, gastric bypass, RNY check-in update. So I'm 16 weeks post-op. So 4 months, and as always, I will do my monthly measurements, where I do the measurements for my whole body. So let's go over last month. Last month I don't know where this camera is sitting. Hopefully that's okay. Let me pause. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Alright, so last month when I was 3 months out, 3 months post-op, my neck was 14 inches, left arm, upper arm 15.5, right upper arm 15.5, chest was 39, under bust 42.5 bust, waist was 42.5, hips were 41, thighs were left thigh 22, right thigh 22.5, left calf 17.25, right thigh 17 inches, for a total of 288.5 inches. And this month, at 4 months out, my neck's still 14 inches, my upper arms are still both 15.5 inches, my underbust has gone from 39 to 38, my bust has gone from 42.5 to 40, my waist has gone from 42.5 to 40, wait, I said that wrong, my chest has gone from 38 underbust to 39 underbust to 38 underbust, 42.5 bust to 42 bust, waist has gone from 42.5 to 40, hips have gone from 41 to 39.5, thighs have gone from 22 left to 21.5 left, and 22.25 right to 22 right. Calves have gone, I don't know how this happened, but my calves have gone down significantly. My left calf has gone down from 17.25 to 14.5, and my right calf has gone down from 17 to 15. So I don't know what is the cause of me losing so many inches in my calves. I don't know if it's like I just haven't been working out those muscles as much, but I feel like I have because I've been jogging. So I don't know, but that just seems pretty significant. Total inches went from 288.5 last month to 277.5, so I am down 11 inches in the last month. My weight last month was 273.4. I'm now at 264.4 today, so I'm down 9 pounds in the last month. I am down 63.5 inches since surgery. I am down 58.8 pounds since surgery. And my overall weight, my highest weight of 356, I am down 91.6 pounds. So that's super exciting. If you follow my videos, which you all should, because you should all subscribe, you know that in the last couple months I've kind of gotten a little bogged down by the fact that I just don't feel like I've been dropping pounds as much as I did for the first probably 2.5 months. And then during the 3rd month I started to see this kind of stall, and I was really kind of upset about it. But when I do that every month, and that's probably why they tell you not to stay on the scale and just, you know, kind of take a break from weighing yourself every day, which I do, because I know, sorry, that was rude, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't, but I do weigh myself every day. But when you look at it monthly, there's definitely a change in the inches, a change in the weight, and that's what keeps me knowing that I'm on the right track. I also, when I had the stalls for the last couple weeks, I started cutting back on my carbohydrates again, trying not to eat them as frequently, It was mostly like tortillas. I was eating a lot of tortillas. I was doing a lot of like chips and guac, tortilla chips and guac. And then I was just like, this is getting out of hand. I'd rather see the scale move than enjoy some tortilla chips. So had to get back on. I'm still eating carbohydrates, but just like cutting back significantly. I've also started using my FitnessPal again and tracking my calories and my macronutrients because I feel like that helps me to be more accountable. What else is new? Not that much. I was an emotional wreck for the last couple weeks, but it was probably due to the fact that it was my lovely time of the month 2 weeks ago, and then last week, I don't know if that just like carried over, but I was just kind of in my feels hard, but I'm starting to feel back to normal. I have noticed that post-surgery, my menstrual cycle, it was never that big of a deal for me before surgery. It just kind of like happened, and it was a couple days of hell, but it wasn't anything significant. Like usually the second day I always felt like calling off of work, even if I didn't, just because of like pain and like, my lower stomach. But now it's not painful. It's not, physically it's really easy, but emotionally I feel like since surgery it has been knocking me on my ass, and I don't know if that's a thing, but I've definitely noticed it in the last 4 months that it's just been, I have no idea when it's going to happen. And when it does, it's just like, Jesus. Like, I feel like so emotionally drained and distraught and just a totally different person. So that's kind of what's been going on there. Other than that, I guess I've gone thrifting. I've been kind of a little shopperton, but always on a budget. I need a discount. I don't like to spend that much money, especially when I know that my clothes are going to be unwearable in the next couple of months. I do have a bunch of clothes that I need to give away, and I don't know if I want to donate those or... Why do I keep yawning? I'm so tired. Sorry. I mean, I don't feel tired, but I obviously am. I don't know if I want to donate them or if I'd like to give them to someone who's going through the same process as I am. That would be kind of cool to like link up with someone. But I just have to get them organized and look at what the sizes are, because I'm not really sure off the top of my head. I know I said I was going to do a clothing haul. I still don't know how I'm going to do that with no one holding my camera, my phone that I use to record. I don't know where I could set it that was tall enough. I'm 6'1", I'm pretty tall. So as soon as I figured that out, I can show you some of these clothes I've been buying. I can put together a little photo collage of the type of things I've been wearing since I bought the clothes. And you can also go to my Tumblr, Outfit du Jour. That's outfit, the regular spelling, DUJOUR on Tumblr. And that's kind of more of like a fashion-y type thing where I just basically show the outfits that I've been wearing as a progression of seeing my body change over time. Was the original concept behind starting that Tumblr. Really that's it. I've got some projects coming up that I need to work on. I guess I'm kind of in this mood of like, with all the change that's happening in my life, I kind of wonder, I always like to have a project and I always want to know what's the next step. And so I've been trying to think about, with my career and getting older, what is the next step? Like, my body was my goal for 2015. I did what I needed to do. I got my surgery. I continue to do what I need to do. But now I'm kind of like, okay, so what is 2016 going to be about? And that's where I am right now, just figuring out kind of reevaluating and reassessing what's important to me, what I find meaningful, and how to incorporate those things into my life. So that's about it, I think. I feel like I usually make more interesting, longer videos, but as you can tell, I'm a little bit tired for some reason. Yeah, I'll try to figure out this clothing haul thing and make a video about that soon, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'm excited now that I've seen those numbers for the month. Things look good, so hopefully that just keeps on happening and I stay motivated, and hopefully this last week has been better than the one before, so hopefully things keep going up. That's all I've got to say, I think. Comment below if you want to comment below. Subscribe, please. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, I forgot to mention, I went shopping this week, and I went to H&M, and I bought my first pair of pants that are not from the plus size section. I didn't break down and cry in the dressing room like I did when I got into the jeans, but I did have a moment where I was really happy. Yeah, they're like a drawstring elastic waist, so it's not like they were like, you know, a button or zip like fitted pant. They're like kind of like a knit jogger, so they're probably a little bit more stretchy than a more fitted pant would be, but it still felt good to like not have to shop in the plus size section and just be like, oh my gosh, like normal size clothes. And in addition to that, one of my friends kind of asked me about my body and like, do I feel different? And I have noticed, I guess these are the NSVs that people talk about. NSVs. I've noticed that when I'm riding on CTA, Chicago Transit Authority, that's our public transit system here in Chicago, if I sit in a seat that has like seats on both sides of it, people will sit on both sides of me. It used to be that like no matter where I sat, someone was going to leave space because I took up so much space, and I guess they didn't want to feel uncomfortable. They didn't want to make me feel uncomfortable, so I got a lot of like room on CTA, which I kind of got used to and accustomed to because, I don't know, I know a lot of people are fat phobic too, and some people probably just didn't want to sit next to a fat person, which is so messed up. But I got used to that. I got used to like that space of just like having a seat next to me open because people wouldn't sit there. But now every single day I will get a person on each side, and like to me that just says that like the world, other people can view me as physically smaller, like taking up less space. And there's something to be said about that in terms of like body politics, is like, for example, in some of feminist studies, like women take up less space. And when you take up less space, women tend, I guess, the majority of women take up less space. And when you take up less space, you become easier to, I don't want to say dominate. This sounds really messy if you're not familiar with the concepts I'm talking about. It sounds weird, but it's kind of this play of like space politics and body politics where like when you are taking up less space, you have less of a voice, you're often less listened to, which leads to issues of power. And so now I'm just kind of dealing with those dynamics at 6'1", 365 pounds. I did not struggle with the idea of being ignored or unseen or unspoken to, looked over in any way, shape, or form. But now I feel like there's a part of me that those things still don't happen. I'm still 6'1" and I'm still big. I'm still 260 something pounds. But I mean, at what did I say? An 92 pound or 82 pound, I'm not sure which I said, but like that 80 pounds of a weight loss, that's a significant amount of space that I'm no longer taking up. And in that regard, I'm starting to think about my body and think about what it means to lose weight. And I'm also thinking a lot about the fact that, like, I feel so cute and confident when I put clothes on, but what's going on under there now when the clothes come off is, like, not the cutest thing in the world. So I really need to start focusing on exercises that, like, tone and tighten. Because at first I was like, I might not have loose skin, like, not that much. And I still don't know. Like, I might get to a point where I'm more muscular and less hangy fat. I don't know what to call it. But that is definitely something that I'm starting to see when I look at my body. Not going to get down about it yet, but I'm just noticing it. So yeah, those things just, that's what's been going on in this week in Nikki's weight loss surgery. All right, bye.